What's up, guys? Welcome back. Glad you're here. On today's episode, we got a good one planned for you. That's right, we have one hell of a collaboration. That's right. Which one am I speaking about? Since there's, well, so many, I guess. But we're going to be looking at the America's Got Talent two-time champion when he collabed with Alex Pandrea. That's right, we're going to be looking at the Shin Lim NOC. That's right, the collab between him, Alex Pandrea, and the Blue Crown. So, buckle in your seatbelts, because we're going there. Let's go. Alright, so these are the new NOC collaboration. That's right, Alex Pandrea and the Blue Crown, with the long list of NOCs that they've been doing lately. As you know, we've seen the Magic 8 NOC collaboration, Art of Play collaboration, and one of the most recent collaborations with Theory 11. Well, this time around, they decided to go with, that's right, two-time, not one, two-time AGT winner and two-time Penn and Teller Fooler. That's right, there's only one name that comes to mind, and that is the man of the hour, Shin Lim. That's right, the self-taught magician, FISM winner, I'm talking accolade after accolade. This man has it. And they decided to go with it this time for the newest NOC collab. Alright, we got a pretty minimalistic tuck box, as you can see here. It's all black and matte. That's right, it feels pretty nice to the touch. A little bit of syntheticness to it, as we'll kind of get into later. At the bottom right side, kind of off-centered in this really nice metallic kind of reddish foil, it's going to have Shin Lim's John Hancock. That's right, it's going to have his autograph there. And it's going to say NOC underneath in the NOC logo. There's nothing on either the left or right sides. The bottom of the tuck box is going to have some very little ad copy in that same red foil. There's also nothing on the back side of the tuck or the top or inner flaps. The only other thing you're going to see is this kind of shiny metallic red tax stamp seal on the top. So, as far as the back design on this deck, not much has really changed as far as the NOC brand decks are concerned. That's right, you're going to probably look at this and go, that's the V3 Reds, isn't it? Or, oh, that's the Laura London NOCs, isn't it? Nope, it's not. This is the Shin Lim NOCs, and yes, I agree, it's very similar. One of the things to point out, that is along the white kind of medium-sized poker border there, you're going to see another real skinny black border going around the red. Alright, so just like the other NOC releases pretty much, besides the couple with Expert, this deck is printed by the United States Playing Card Company on their B Premium stock. That's right, it does have an air cushion emboss as well as a modern cut. This deck is good for Magic gameplay and cardistry. Alright, so with this deck, you're going to receive a couple extra cards. That's right, the first one is a blank facer. That's right, a blank face card has the regular back design on one side and a all-white face on the other. You can write cool messages and things and a lot of other effects, disappearing effects and stuff. Actually, this time around, you can use this card for an effect for the next card, which is going to be this really cool gimmicked gaff card here, which Alex and Shin Lim actually teach on their YouTube channels, which I will link below as well. It's kind of like a fading printing type of printable type of effect. It's really cool to say the least. And then the last two cards you're going to receive are your two duplicate and original Jokers. That's right, Shin Lim recently changed his logo, as you can see here. It's not by a lot, but it's no longer the tie going down in the middle. He said it was time to grow up, and it was tired of being a Toys R Us kid. And so he did. He changed everything over, and it's no longer the logo that we know from the regalias, which I've one of my, actually two of my biggest review videos to date. You can check those out on my page if you'd like to. So yeah. Alright, so the number cards, pips, and indices are your industry standard. That's right. Shin Lim said he wanted to create a deck that he can also perform with on a daily basis. With a lot of his success and things lately, he's doing a lot of residencies and stuff, so he wanted a pretty standardized deck. The court cards in this deck, as well as the pips and indices I spoke about earlier, are also your industry standard. The aces in this deck are also industry standard until we get to the Ace of Spades. That's right, it's going to have the NOC logo there on the top center side. It's also going to have a enlarged black and split spade pip. Underneath that is going to have Shin Lim's signature below. Alright, so what do I give this deck? This is a hard choice, but it's easy at the same time. I give this a 3 out of 5. It's an average deck. There's nothing special here, no, bells and whistles that you haven't seen before. It's a NOC deck, and it's a NOC deck that we've pretty much seen every single time. This here annoys me, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is bad execution. You've seen this deck. You can, and please, kids, if you're watching, go in the other room or earmuffs. You can't put a picture frame around shit and expect it not to still be shit, right? And I'm not calling this deck shit, okay? Don't take this out of context, right? At all. What I'm saying is, this is still the same deck. This is still pretty much the V3s. This is still pretty much the Laura Londons. Have you seen if you put these next to the Laura Londons, they're almost the identical deck besides a little border. That's it. The exact same colorway and everything. Like, it is that close. Not a good look. That's all I'm saying. We've seen the same thing with the most recent Theory 11 NOCs. Same thing. Just like the black V3s, different Ace of Spades, which is not even that different really. But you get a different tuck box, nice matte tuck box. Cool, I liked it. But all they did to separate it from the V3 blacks was, you got it, another border to go around the already border. So that's one of those things that it's like, come on, when do we start seeing different decks? Right. So, yeah. I was kind of excited. He announced the whole MyNOC hashtag thing. He announced it and it was like, really? That's what this is about? I was expecting him to, let people design a NOC and he picks one and prints it. You know what I mean? Send that person a couple bricks for designing it. Something cool. You know what I mean? Let the people get involved. I think that would have been the better thing to do. I personally thought that's what it was. When you have a hashtag MyNOC and you're boosting it up, trying to get 10,000 followers and blah, blah. You know what I mean? And this is the thing. I'm not spiteful. I don't care. I'm not saying it's a terrible deck. Last time I gave a deck a 3 out of 5, I got hated on. Yeah. Anyway, long story short, it is a good deck. I'm not gonna push that out the way. I can't deny that. But what I'm saying is, the reason it gives that 3 out of 5 is because we've already been here. We visited this deck before, right? Different name, different context, same thing. So that's all I can say about it. So if you're wondering or you're on the edge about, hey, should I get this deck? Is it a make or break? It's not a make or break. It's not the regalias, I'll tell you that. I think that Shin Lim, being a 2-time AGT winner, FISM, the whole 9, close-up magician, you name it, I just think they could have went that extra mile. That's all. So yeah, it was almost like it was a letdown. But yeah, so yeah, I'll leave all the links below where you guys can go and check this deck out. Like I said, I got mine off of thebluecrown.com. Like I said, I'll link it all below. If you guys enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed doing it for you, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you beautiful people, that's right, on the next one.